Hey folks, this is Jonathan Bethay, and I'm recording my Trig project. So let's see what we've got here. I used air miles calculator right here, as you can see from my miles. Got my triangle down right there, and there's my calculations. So let's dig in and see what we got here. Alright, I actually used 3 cities in China. I'd say they're beautiful cities, but they're really not. I got these symbols off the good old Wikipedia, and here's Beijing. That's the Chinese symbol for it. Xining, that's in Chinese, that's in Tibetan, and then you've also got Mongolian. And then Xi'an, I've got the Chinese symbol for that city there in China. So here's the data sheets I got from Air Miles Calculator, and just a bunch of those. I got I'm using nautical miles because we're going as the plane flies. There's also kilometers, and then let's see, statute miles is right here. And this is, I got the different. It is actually from one airport to the next. So I figured if we're gonna do about, some places somewhere else, we need a little bit of background. There's Tiananmen Square. I printed these pictures off. I took them while I was there in China back in 2011. This place, Tiananmen Square, is huge. It's several football fields. Type of thing that you would expect to find in China right there. Let's see, little shops on the side of the road with motorcycle carts. You see those all over China. And then typical communism, it's not a very beautiful thing, so you get just pretty much bunker buildings that everybody lives in, cool little trucks and things like that. So here's the map. We've got Beijing up here, capital city where I flew into. We've got Xining and Xi'an. We're looking at about 717 nautical miles, 351 here, and 505 nautical miles here to Xi'an. So that's our map. We've got, here's our triangle. 1 nautical mile is approximately 1.15 statute miles, so that's they're roughly the same, just a little bit different. Give you an idea. We went from Beijing up here to Xining. That was about a 12-hour overnight train ride, and then Xi'an back to Beijing was about 9-hour train ride. Just to give you a little bit of a perspective, land perspective. I got these miles. These were my answers for A, B, and C in degrees, and that's my final graph, or my final drawing that I put right here. So this is my calculations. You're given A, B, and C here. There's my answers for C. I got I used the cosine law, and I got I brought all of my variables over here. I subtracted them over to the c squared side, and then I divided by -2ab to get cosine by itself. Then I plugged in my numbers. I reduced the top and bottom, simplified those, and then I got this number right here. When I divided them, I stored that number in my A spot on my calculator, did some calculator work, and got my answer. Second one up here, I found A, did the same thing, used the cosine law, got cosine of A by itself, plugged in the numbers, reduced top and bottom, and then stored that number in B, and did my calculator work here and came out with 40.6. Third, I used the sine law. I moved the B length up near sine A over A. Plugged in my numbers, did my calculator work right here, stored this big long number in C, my C storage, and then did my calculator work. I was about to plug in cosine inverse, but I caught myself there, and then came out with my answer for that one. To check myself, I added them all up and they did come out to be 180. I then drew my triangle. We've got let's see, the longest side over here 17 or 717, and it does end up being the opposite side of 112.5, so the largest degrees goes with the largest side. Second over here is 505, and it does go to 40.6, and then 351 goes to 26.9. So we can see that all the largest angles are on the other side of the largest degrees, or the largest sides, and so we know that all is good with this. And that's my calculation sheet, if you can kind of make sense of that. And that is all. So just have a good day. Remember that if you want to be a lion, you got to train with lions. I'll see y'all later. Bye.